Today's the day we are getting some electrical ran in the garage. Pretty excited. Alright guys, so this could be a bit of a surprise for all of you. I don't think any of you would have guessed this, but I am about to go look at another Volkswagen. This one has a blown trans. It's a 09 Rabbit, so similar to the black one that I have in the yard that I was going to part out. My idea is I'm going to throw a trans in this car, and I got a interested buyer who actually happens to be somebody that I've known through social media for quite a while. So it all kind of worked out. He was interested in the black car. The black car never happened. So we are going to get this car and hopefully get this car if it's as good as he says. And from there, throw a trans in it, get this thing 100%, and we'll see where it is. But for now, let's go look at it. Come on, buddy. Alright guys, so we did indeed purchase the vehicle. Obviously, I'm not towing it home with my Golf, so next week sometime, we're going to be towing it back to my place to where we can get that whole swap started. For now though, just pure anticipation. That car was super clean. I mean, minimal rust. No rust underneath. Already had an exhaust and an intake on it. The interior was super clean, minus, the headliner was starting to sag. That's just a Volkswagen thing. That's how it goes. But I'm super pumped to be able to do this for my buddy. I'm super excited that, he's trusting me with this process. This is kind of my first, sale, I guess, as far as, sourcing a car, fixing it up, selling it, which, to be completely honest, that's a dream job, and I'll probably never do that for a living, but it's definitely a fun process. And, I love working on cars, and I love working on Volkswagens, and for me to be able to help someone out and put them in a fun Volkswagen is awesome. But like I said, that car doesn't even have any oil leaks. All the small maintenance items have been taken care of thoroughly. That car has been taken care of very well, and it will continue to be taken care of very well. All right. I got this car up on jack stands. Today's the day we're going to start prepping to get the trans out. Transmission's not going to come out today, but we're going to get everything ready so that it can. I have this car jacked up. It's a little unevenly. It's higher on the side where the trans has to come out. I've done this before, so don't ask why, because I have my reasons. So I don't know if you can tell from that B-roll, but I don't know where the socket for these lug nuts went. And when we bought this car, the guy just said, oh, it's a 17. It just fits funny. Yeah, bullshit. I ended up having the one that fit on these lug nuts, but I have no idea where it went. So, I got to find that to get the rest of the way. But for the most part, everything's disconnected. The only thing I have to disconnect next is the slave. And then we should be good to just pull the trans out. I just have to get to the axles, which I can't get to if I don't get the wheels off. I have to drop the rear portion of the subframe as well, which again, a lot easier if the wheels are off. I got the coolant out, the starter's disconnected, all the accessory stuff to pulling a transmission. So it really shouldn't take me much longer to get the trans out once I find this lug lock. Problem is, every lug nut is like this. There are these little 6-spline low profile lugs, but they're all like that. So it's not like I can just use 2 17s to get the first ones out and then get the rest of them out, because as I'm sure you know, a 17 just gets stuck on there. I tried one of my throwaways just to see, but as I remembered, they do get just stuck on there. So I gotta find the right lug lock tool, and then basically I'm just gonna say this transmission's out. The hardest part is me getting it, bench pressing it out of here, but even that isn't all that difficult. So I'm gonna show you guys real quick what a living hell the parts shed has become. I have so many cars around here. I got fenders. That's all AC components for an RX-8, motor mount, battery relocation kit to move the battery to the rear. Simple stuff. I got oil coolers, rear diff, ECU, coil packs, stock air boxes, spare drive shafts, under trays, everything you could possibly need for an RX-8 or a Golf I have in this shed. The problem is, I think the lug nut lock is in here somewhere, and I don't know. This is a box of brake lines for a 2500. I don't know where the hell I put the tool bag of my extras that had that in it. So this is this is gonna be interesting. This is quite the predicament I'm in. I could just go to O'Reilly's and get another one, but I don't want to have to do that, because then I'm going to have to buy a set of lug nuts with it, because they don't just sell the lug locks. So, trying to rummage around. I will see you guys in a little bit, if and when I hopefully find it. I found it. It was in the car. Got the slave out, shift cables off, axles are both off, and I got all the coolant passages out of the way. All the electrical is off of it as well. Like I said, looking good. Alright, so after that spectacle, as you guys can see, the transmission is out of the black car. So I only crushed my thumb, but besides that, that was real successful. So now what I'm gonna do, probably gonna pull this clutch off just because why not? But other than that, she's ready to get out of here. So I gotta find a way to button this side of the motor up. There I can move the car around. Otherwise I'm gonna have to pull the motor, which I might end up doing anyways. I just don't want to do that right now. So I'm gonna try and get this motor up a little bit so I can roll this thing out of the garage. But for now, that's it. It's delivery day. Well, it's tow the car home day. So yeah, I got it. What the hell is in my headlock? What is that? Bruh, that's nasty. Okay, well, I was trying to put a hoodie on, and instead you guys got to look at the shit stain on my roof. But today is delivery day. So the white car is coming here, and I gotta clean the garage up to get the garage ready for the white car. I also need to pull one AC line off of this to put onto my car. It's the last thing I need from underneath this car. Shit, I should probably take the clutch off too. I'll take the clutch and flywheel off just to be safe. I'd hate to have to do it in the future and regret that I didn't do it. So I'm going to pull that off real quick, pull the AC line off. I'm going to jimmy rig up some wood to hold this motor up and out of the way. And then we got to roll this thing out because 5:30 we're leaving to go get a trailer. It's almost 5 o'clock. It takes like 20 minutes to get to the trailer reservation place. So, yeah. But anyways.
Video it.
Maybe. All right. Am I lined up with it?
Yeah, go to that way.
Doesn't like to come out of gear. We're gonna try. Nope, still going backwards. There we go. All right, we're in the garage.